specifics.
We'll let you know the specifics when we get a little closer.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just haven't gotten the specifics from the Hartford Pride Rally and Festival Inc. people.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And we're going to talk about various prides that are going on, but certainly we are going to be at Hartford.
Yes, certainly need to pitch Hartford Pride on June 5th in Bushnell Park.
Very pretty. Bushnell Park is beautiful.
Beautiful place.
For anybody that hasn't ever been there, and that's probably not many people, but it is a beautiful place.
Well, it's funny because you grow up in an area and you don't really necessarily visit the sites that are around you.
I know.
But Bushnell Park is a beautiful place. They may have the carousel open by then.
Yeah.
The Pride event is usually on the other side of the park by the stage and fountain, with the state capitol in the backdrop.
And our state capitol, by the way, is beautiful.
It's a beautiful architecture.
Building.
It's a beautiful dome.
Yeah. And so it is. It's kind of nice, and it's just this beautiful oasis in Hartford, and we will be there.
We will be
June
there.
5th.
Under a tent with sunscreen.
Under a tent, yes. Hats, sunscreen, under a tent. And if it's anything like today, it was like 100 degrees today, and it was just really...
With ice-packed vests on.
Yeah, it was something.
Just cool.
But hopefully it won't be quite that hot, and we will be there because I'm bringing cheesecake, and if it's that hot, I'm going to be in trouble. I'm going to make... So anyway, anybody that wants to come to Hartford Pride can come to Hartford Pride, and I will give you cheesecakes.
Find our booth, find the tall booth, and we'll have cheesecake and probably other goodies.
And cookies, I'm sure. I always make mini cheesecakes, little bitty mini cheesecakes, and...
Well, at the very least, you've done it for 1 year's 1 year's annually so far.
Well, yeah, I know. You weren't supposed to catch that. but yes.
I've always done it the one time we've done it.
Yeah, I know.
That would be 100% of the time.
Thank you. Yes. Anyway, but I'm going to do it again, so it will be...
It'll be twice.
2 for 2. I'm going to make the little mini cheesecakes by the hundreds, and and we give them away at Pride, and that works because people will come and talk to you if you have cheesecake to give them.
Yes, it's amazing.
It's cool.
Generally, any kind of treat.
Yeah,
it's really neat to see people walking around. They're 5 or 6 feet away from the line of booths, and they're just trying to peer in to see what you have. They don't really want to engage, and would you like a cheesecake? Sure, I walk right up to the table. I would love a cheesecake. Yes. That's wonderful.
Yep, works.
Insidious.
Yeah, I know. I'm terrible. I'm terrible. And but hey, you gotta work to your strong suits. In fact, I have Mr. Goodbars. You gave me Mr. Goodbars.
Well, that's because the studio sort of has a stash
yes,
of
we always have candy here, and Tara left me some Mr. Goodbars because she knows I love Mr. Goodbars, and I always, of course, go off on the Mr. Goodbar movie reference, and nobody remembers the movie except me. They're looking for Mr. Good. I'm always talking about looking for Mr. Goodbar. Nobody understands the reference. It, of course, was an old movie, Looking for Mr. Goodbar, with Diane Keaton and Officer and Gentleman. What's the actor's name? Richard Gere. It was a horrible movie. It had a horrible ending. I mean, it was a good movie, but it had a horrible ending. But Diane Keaton was looking for Mr. Goodbar, and that's where the reference comes from. Looking for the perfect guy.
Well, and
she didn't find him.
I think there was a movie that came out in the last 5 years or so that was called, which may reflect some of the generational differences, Looking for Ms. Right Now.
Yes.
Not necessarily, or Mr. Right Now. Not necessarily looking for Mr. Right, but looking for Mr. Right Now.
Yeah. Anyway, so I have little good bars there. That's kind of cool. I like that. Anyway, I'm going off on a tangent here. But anyway,
June 5th, Bushnell Park, Hartford Pride.
We'll be there.
Come. There's going to be live entertainment for the majority of the day. I think they're DJing just to open the festival, and then live entertainment throughout the day, and there's all kinds of vendors, and there was a henna artist there last year, and food, music, fun, people. Hopefully it'll be a beautiful day.
Yeah, it's going to be fun. It'll be, you and I will be there, Renee will be there. We're hoping that Lily will also be there. She's expressed an interest.
Your grandson may be there.
And Andrew may come. Andrew is, we're still up in the air on that because Andrew has...
Andrew, if you're watching this on YouTube later, please come.
Yeah, it'll be fun. Andrew is my grandson, who is a sweetheart and who actually watches our show on podcast. It's just so cool. I walked in the door the other day, and there he is watching our show. It's like, how great is this? I can't believe it. Great kid, and he has expressed an interest in coming.
Yeah.
But he has got a birthday party for his aunt,
Right.
which is.
Which may
I think
conflict.
the following day, but if there's a possibility of rain, they're going to move it up a day or something like
Yeah,
that. And so
yeah.
there's a possibility there will be a conflict there and he won't be able to make it. But I'm hoping he'll come. And some of other
And if
other
not,
members
we'll
as
still
well.
have a full tent.
Yeah, so we're going to have a good time. And it's always fun, and there's a lot of people there, and various organizations like ours. And
Lots of organizations from around the state, lots of good information, lots of vendors, lots of fun.
yeah, there's always food and stuff. And like
Yep.
you said, there's last year there was a henna artist there.
Which we know.
Who we know because we made her sons sick by feeding them cheesecake and cookies all
These two
day
little boys
long.
kept coming over to the booth all afternoon. Can I have some more cookies? Can I have another cheesecake?
And they were cute. They were so cute.
And after a while, the older one came over and he's motioning us down. He goes, "My mom wants to know if you want some free henna for all the food you've given us."
They were cute. But I'm sure they didn't eat their dinner. We're evil. We fed her kids all sorts of sweet
Junk
stuff.
food.
Yeah, anyway. Sorry about that, but they were cute.
Tara, I have a question for you.
Yeah,
In regards to the Yukon, wasn't there like a luncheon, a springtime luncheon or whatever coming up that was mentioned a while ago?
Oh.
Or am I mistaken?
No, that sounds familiar. I think you may be right.
Well, there's UConn holds an Out to Lunch series.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, which
I
is
guess.
basically, I think, every Wednesday at noon for an hour. They have a guest speaker.
I see.
It may not be every Wednesday. It may be once a month on Wednesdays. But it's UConn's Out to Lunch series. Originally, Floretta was going to have us speak as part of the Out to Lunch series, but she decided
That's what I'm
to put together the
thinking.
coffee house that Friday night instead, which was March 26th. We
Okay.
were at the Yukon Coffee House. So the Out to Lunch series is still going on. There are if you subscribe to Yukon's community newsletter, it's from the Rainbow Center. You can get notified about all their upcoming speakers and the Out to Lunch speaker that month or that week. But yeah, it's.
I just thought that it was something that we were involved in.
Oh, I see.
That was coming up or whatever.
No, the coffee house. We ended up doing the coffee house instead of the Out to Lunch
Right.
series.
Mm.
Yep.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay.
Right now, I don't think we have any speaking engagements scheduled.
Yeah. I guess we got to work on that, huh?
Well, going into summer.
It's summer.
tough.
It would probably be okay to have the summer off. There's not many students around in the summertime. We were pretty busy there for a while, and so I suppose we can take.
Yeah, we had like 4 events in a month.
Yeah, we can probably kick back just a little.
Yeah, we can kick back and go to all the Pride events.
Yeah. I know. So we got a bunch coming up. Obviously, Hartford is June 5th. What else do we
June
have?
is Pride Month, or May kicks off the Pride season. We were talking about Northampton Pride a couple weeks ago, and that's sort of the first one in New England. I believe, yes, Connecticut's Hartford Pride is June 5th. We also have on June 5th, missing it here. Boston and New York do like a week of events each.
Yeah.
And Boston is doing stuff on the 5th from the 3rd